Hello everyone, my name is Shambhavi. Hope you all are doing well. So, we saw out the practicals for many of the topics here for making that test, for fixtures, for parameterized function, for many things we did see at the practicals up till now, right? So now what I'm gonna do up here is that I'll be giving you a very clear idea, or you could say up a very recap of the practical implementations which we did see up till now. Okay, so onto that case, basically, what's the idea? The idea is that we did have out, like, first of all, we understood about making up the test, right? That how do we make up and implement out the very basic test. So I'll be starting up from that respective place only. So let's say I'll be starting up while the writing, that's def, and in front of that I really need to make up one of my functions, so that would be called as a test function for me. So it's test and is score, and it's, let's say, the test name I'm gonna give it as sum. Okay, that's sum, like this. Fine. I put up the bracket, put up the colon, and I would just get down here at this particular place. Okay. Now what I'll be doing up here is that I will be moving forward, and let's say I would be doing some addition or putting up some condition into that case, right? So we did already saw out that if anything like this we are gonna do out. So in that respective case, we have one thing that has to be noticed up right clear here, and yes, that's the important thing as well. That we need to use up the assert function. So as we used out if else in the previous cases, and as we did used out the if else for the rest of the cases, for here for this respective I would say that the test functions whenever you are making, we use up the assert function, right? So hope I'm very much clear with that. So I'll be writing up here the assert, and moving further with that, I will be putting up here as let's say it's 5 plus 12. Okay, now 5 plus 10, let's say, and that's equal to 20 if I put that out. I know that that's the wrong one, because I just, for now I just want to make up my functions, for make up my test cases field. Okay, further I will correct them out, but right now I have something to discuss here. That's the reason I am giving up the wrong answer for this respective test function. Okay, that's pretty much sorted. Next again comes my next test function. So let's say that's test and is score DIFF. That's gonna be the difference, like difference between the numbers. It means the subtraction. Now for this again as well, I'm gonna put up the assert function. Now one more thing regarding the assert function is that if you wrote up your test cases, and into those respective test cases, if your one condition gets failed, okay, if that respective test case does not pass, it means that if that respective test case fails, so into that respective case you get up an error, and that sort of error is known as assertion error. Okay, so that's called as an assertion error. So what's that assertion error about? So whenever you are having up the idea for having a test case has failed, so it shows you that okay, this test case has been failed for you, and you did give up some wrong things here, and this is a sort of assertion error. Okay, so this is the one more thing which comes here with the assert function. Again, moving further here, I'm going to put up assert, and the difference now I'm going to put up here as 10 minus 9 is equal to, I'm going to put it as 2. Okay, so this is as well 10 minus 9 is equal to. To find this one is as well pretty much clear. Next I'm going to put it as def test and is score pro. So that's for the product, that's for the multiplication. So into this again I'm going to do out the multiplication for the two numbers. The procedure remains absolutely same. That's first of all you need to put up the assert function right here, and after that you need to do up the further respective things whatever are required. So I'm going to put up here the assert, and now for the product what I'm going to do is that I'm going to write up here 6 multiplication 2 is equal to 12. Okay, so that's my product, and I'm having up a last one as well, that's test and is for div. Okay, so that's for the division, and here I'm going to put up the condition that assert modulo 10 is equal to uh, okay, 1 second. If I'm going to put it as if 10 modulo 2 is equal to 0. It means that 10 divided by 2, the modulus gives us the remainder, right? So in that case, I just put that out right here. Fine. So if you just want out the question, so you could just, instead of this percent sign, you could put up a slash, okay, backslash, and that will be your division sign. Great. So first of all, hope I'm very much clear with this test case which I wrote up here for the reference, that what are the things that are needed up here. You have the test addition, you have test difference, you have test product, and then you have test division. So these are the respective things which you are having up here at this particular place, and that are actually needed to be sorted out, right? Now, I would just put up the size a little bit smaller. Now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go on, 1 second, I'm going to go on to this terminal, and from this terminal I'm going to run out this respective file, that's test underscore demo1.py. Okay, so what's the command that we use? We use the command that's PyTest -v, and in front of that you write up your respective file name, whichever you want to run out. So test underscore demo1.py, okay, and hit out enter. So this is how you run up your respective file here into the PyTest. If you're going to run out for the console, so for that respective console, it's gonna like be it will show you that okay, you do not have any error, but it is not gonna give you that what are the test cases which are passed, or what are the ones which are failed actually. Okay, so for getting out those respective things, you need to run that onto the terminal only. So here we have 1 second, right? So it collected in total 4 items. So in that respective 4 items, the first test case has been failed, that is test underscore sum. The second one is as well failed, that's test underscore diff, that's the difference one. The test underscore pro, that's the product one, has been passed, and test underscore div, that's the division one, that is as well being passed. Okay, now the failures here which we are having up are test underscore sum. Okay, so in the test underscore sum, what do we have? We have the function, that's the assert. Okay, we did put that out. And what was my case? My case was 5 plus 10 is equal to 20. So 5 plus 10 is 15, and is 15 equal to 20? No, it's not. So here we just got up the assertion error, and the test case has been failed. Same goes for here as well. 10 minus 9 is 1, and is 1 equal to 2? Again, no, this is as well a wrong case. So here again you got up the assertion error, and your test case has been failed. So at last you get up a very short summary info regarding your complete test cases which have been performed out, and in this case you get only the info for those of the test cases which have been failed, not for the one which have been passed out. Okay, so here goes failed test demo1.py, test sum minus assert 15 is equal to 20, and same goes for test underscore diff, that's the difference one, so 1 is equal to 2. So these are the ones which have been failed out. So here at last you get up that 2 test cases have been failed and 2 of them have been passed. So this is how, and this is what you get up the final answer here, that the 2 of them have been failed and 2 of them have been passed, right? So hope I am clear with that how do you simply run up your test according to the given conditions or according. Now if I make all of those as correct right here, so 1 second, just let me quickly move above where I have written up right here. Now let me do it as 10 plus 5 as 15, that's the correct answer which I had to put it up, and 10 minus 9 is equal to 1. Okay, this time I did all of those test cases as correct. Now I'm going to write up your PyTest -v, and in front of that I'm going to write up test underscore demo1.py and hit out enter. So now into this respective case, yeah, see what did I got? I got out that 4 of the test cases have been passed here. All the 4s have been passed. So in total, it collected all the 4 items. and as an output as well, it got all of those 4 that's passed, and in the final answer 4 passed is 0.19 seconds, right? Great. So this is how you actually write up your test cases, and this is how you execute that out. This is how you understand that what are the ones which are wrong and what are the ones which are correct, which are the ones that have failed and which are the ones that have been passed. Right, so hope I'm very much clear with this particular thing to you, that how do we do out all of these respective things. Right, so this is all for this video. Till then, thank you and take care.